Thank you very much. My plan for achieving schoolyard fame and possible fourth grade immortality was perfect. All I had to do was get caught chewing gum by my fourth grade teacher, the formidable Miss Scarpa. Now, by the time I got to the fourth grade, Miss Scarpa had been there about 40 years. She had gray hair pulled back tightly in a bun, wore the same thing every day, white blouse, navy blue blazer, navy blue skirt, matching shoes and handbag, the same outfit every day. Miss Scarpa was a woman of habit, structure, and routine. She was a strict disciplinarian who loathed gum chewing. Everyone in my class, everyone in the entire school knew exactly what would happen to you if Miss Scarpa caught you chewing gum. She'd call the offending student to the front of the room and stand there, scowling, and ask him, it was always a boy, this is before girls got in any trouble, and ask him 2 questions, the same 2 questions every time in the same order. Are you chewing gum? Yes, Miss Scarpa. Question number 2. Did you bring enough for everyone? No, Miss Scarpa. She would then have the poor child take the gum out of his mouth, stick it on his nose, and stand in the corner. I know. Now, this was sufficiently humiliating even for a 9-year-old boy so as to curtail gum chewing activity for quite some time. Plus, there was the pure entertainment value of having a classmate in the corner with gum on his nose. But I was captivated by her second question. Did you bring enough for everyone? I mean, wasn't Miss Scarpa actually saying it was perfectly okay to chew gum in school so long as you brought enough for everyone? That's the way it sounded to me, and I was resolved to test this theory. Now, in 1957, a pack of gum contained 5 sticks, cost a nickel. I had 26 classmates. There was Miss Scarpa, myself. I needed 28 sticks of gum. 6 packs of gum. 30 cents would fund my social experiment. Man, 30 cents. Where was I going to get the incredible sum of 30 cents? I was in 2nd grade, too young for a paper route. I couldn't compete with the older kids in the neighborhood doing chores. I was going to have to give up my dream. Until I remembered every Sunday my parents gave me 15 cents to put in the church collection basket. You all have larceny in your hearts. If I kept a nickel, in 6 weeks, I'd have the gum money. But could I do that? Could I gyp Jesus to buy gum? Would that be so wrong? I mean, did God really need my nickel? Seemed to me he could make up the difference far easier than could I. Besides, my parents had given me the money. I know. They expected it all to go in the basket. But 2/3 of the money, Miss Scarpa taught us fractions that year, 2/3 of the money was going for its intended purpose, and the rest would be used to buy gum that I would share. Sharing is good. Sharing is a core Christian value. Six weeks later, I sauntered into Miss Scarpa's class, my pockets brimming full of bright yellow packs of juicy fruit gum. And there I sat. I chewed gum, obviously. I chewed gum exaggeratedly. I chewed gum conspicuously. I chewed gum in Miss Scarpa's class, mind you, while raising my hand to answer questions. Finally, she called me to the front of the room. I bounded happily up the aisle and stood placidly before her the scowling Miss Scarpa. "Anthony, are you chewing gum?" "Why, yes, Miss Scarpa, I am." Now, you might think my demeanor would give her pause, but the poor woman was going on 40 years of pure habit. She went immediately to question number 2. "Did you bring enough for everyone?" "Yes, Miss Scarpa, I did." This seemed to stun the poor woman. She stepped back and said, You brought enough for everyone?" "Yes, Miss Scarpa, juicy fruit." At the words juicy fruit, the entire class exploded in laughter. And this explosion of unauthorized mirth seemed to revive Miss Scarpa, who immediately banished me to the principal's office. This was not going the way I planned. Mr. Duplessis wanted to know why I was there. I said, "I don't know, I was chewing gum," and Miss Scarpa asked if I brought enough for everyone. I told her yes, and she got mad at me. She said, Wait. You brought enough for everyone?" "Yes, sir, juicy fruit." His eyes flashed angrily. Maybe I should have gotten spearmint. He left to talk to Miss Scarpa, returned a few minutes later with a smile that made me very uncomfortable, and he said, "How much gum did you bring?" I said, 6 packs. He goes, "There are 248 kids in the school, 9 teachers. The school I know. 9 teachers, the school nurse, Mr. Gillen, the janitor, my secretary. You didn't bring enough for everyone." He confiscated my gum, sent me back to class. Miss Scarpa never mentioned the incident, and she never asked that second question again. Now, the power structure deprived me of my chance for 4th grade immortality. But it could have been worse. I could have been the kid in the corner with gum in his nose. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.